The bad thing is that we can see that even though vulnerability management products and vulnerability scanners and all this hustle has been around for 2 decades, you have companies that are worth $5 billion on NASDAQ and things like that. We still don't figure that out. We still see that there are many attacks that are originated or involving along the way some software vulnerability that was not patched. Actually, Clayton found some interesting statistics about it. It's 60% of attacks originated from software vulnerabilities. It's something that has been with us for many years, but it looks like it doesn't seem to figure out yet. And it's starting to shift, but I don't want to get to the good, so I will go to the ugly now. The ugly part is that companies are putting a lot of money. And from researchers, we saw, especially a survey conducted by ServiceNow, the numbers are talking about the fact that companies are spending a lot of money. We have one customer that spends around, and it's not like it's a big environment, it's a big company, but he spends around 1.52 million only for scanning, and he still didn't get to figure everything out. He still has a very big lack of visibility over his vulnerabilities. And the good part is that it's starting to shift. I think that also in your show, you can see that there are companies that are starting to change it, both on consolidation side, both on orchestration side. And that's exactly what we're here to discuss today.
I think just to add to what Michael said, we see so many different tools trying to accomplish the objective, and that leaves so many sources of different truth and different interfaces for different teams. And so you have an incredible amount of complexity in trying to solve this problem. And it really does not support automation and efficacy when you have so many different tools involved and different teams involved and nobody working from the same source of truth. It becomes very difficult to have the efficacy. And that's why we see better than half the breaches involve some kind of unmitigated vulnerability that could have been remediated, could have been mitigated, but due to some circumstance, and we know there's dozens of circumstances why these things don't get done. But ultimately, we think we narrow it down to just the sheer complexity in the process. And we want to bring automation and efficacy to that discussion.
Start your free trial at vicarius.io/sign/up.